Hello, I'm Mal. I'm back here with my buddy Sabouts for some more Stellaris co-op action. Bromance Cute Force. What's going on, man?
Let's do this. Let's get in here.
All right. So hey, we
forward.
showed the horror last episode, didn't we? That nasty thing.
We did, yeah. We actually managed to get the Federation fleet close enough that we could take a look at it, and it was pretty terrifying. So the plan now is to, well, potentially we're going to start trying to build up our fleets to take it out. I think we're still a little ways from doing it. Doing a little bit of research, it looks like we're probably going to want around a 30, maybe a 30k fleet with all of us combined. All of us being me, you, and maybe the Federation fleet if we can use it. And then we're actually going to go over here to the, we have some curators here, curator enclave, which is nice because they help out with research. You can get star charts from them. You can recruit one of their scientists. They got all sorts of stuff. So they're mainly just based out around knowledge. But if you click on the tell us about the mysteries of the universe, and then they'll tell you about the dimensional horror, there is an option to pay 5,000 energy credits for them to tell us how to defeat it, which it looks like just basically gives us 25% bonus in damage to the dimensional horror. So I think we're both going to have to get that to be able to actually take this thing down.
So should we just go ahead then, you think, and make that investment, and then we'll have it, and then eventually we can build up the fleet to go take them on?
Yeah, I figure that's probably something to do because as far as I can see, it doesn't go away.
Oh, look at this.
I'm pretty sure we just got war declared on us.
Yeah. No, was it on us? Or did he declare war?
No, they declared war on our ally, the Athenian conglomerate declared war on our ally, the Melgekian Thought Exchange.
That's me.
Consequently, we are now at war with the Athenian, was it
Athenian conglomerate. Where are these guys?
I'm not sure, but I hope they're not too powerful. I'm looking for them now. Let's see. They just declared war on you. Why? I wonder why. I don't even see them.
I see them. They are right in the middle. It's one system that's like an independent in their territory. It's
really?
It's in Amathi consciousness. It's in their territory. Like they're basically surrounding them. Looks like they've got about 4,000 total fleet. At least they do. And then who's the other aggressor?
Really?
Phineas, Rakadigas, Confederacy. Okay, let's go find these guys.
Oh, we got a couple people?
Yeah, there's two.
Oh, they're a pretty large one.
Yeah, there's two belligerents. So.
Oh boy.
Now these guys.
Pretty powerful.
Holy
but they're
crap.
Yeah. Oh boy. But they're far away.
Yeah.
Now did the Armathi enter the war too? Yeah, they did.
It's their war. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, I think they actually declared war on you, didn't they? We're at war yet and have not yet set our demands. Okay, so what are our demands then? I guess we might as well go ahead and set those.
Yeah, let's set these. Human empires don't get an opinion on malice. This will change their opinion of you by 5. Okay.
I might just see if I can see Dargon.
Yeah, I mean, I can't, so it doesn't really matter. I think what I'll do is I'll just go for...
I'm not sure if we're going to win, but I can't imagine the... Felinas? I can't imagine the Felinas Confederacy being able to even get to us.
I'm going to set to liberate those guys. Those guys that are in the Amathi Consciousness backyard, I'm going to set to liberate them. So...
Well, they're already... Can you liberate just their one system? How's that work? Do they just turn into another empire?
Correct. One that matches our ethics.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea then. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and...
You have the ability to select a war goal, right?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and probably just go for... Oh, I don't really know. Maybe open borders with the... the Felinas.
Well, or take I mean, taking a system from them down there just doesn't seem like that great of a idea.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
too far away.
You could
I'm just gonna
humiliate
go
them.
for.
That would give you plus happiness, and you'd get 100 influence. That's a decent deal.
Yeah, I'll do that. So humiliate and open borders. That'll be my demands. Just demands.
And then let's see.
Okay, so I've gone ahead and suggested my demands, I think. Or do I have to set them?
You need to put it underneath your logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should be able to see them now, right?
If you've done that, is it showing up as on there?
Yes.
So underneath your tag, it says what you want to do?
Yep, it does.
Okay. Then let's see here. Only main defender can set demands. Okay. So
You're the main defender, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not the main defender because I can't set demands. Yeah. So that's you.
Oh, I'm not the main defender either.
You don't have the option to say set demands?
I don't.
Okay, well then what we'll do, I don't know why it's doing that. It'll automatically put us into war.
Okay.
So we'll just have to go.
It looks like we're already in war anyways. I mean, I have a war. Yeah, we're already in war, so.
So they're going for...
Well, this will be interesting. What is the war for?
For the Phineas Ridiculous Confederacy, they're just trying to humiliate the Armathi. These were aggressors against them. These war goals are all against them.
Oh,
we're just getting dragged in. So we just have to go help him. That's all there is to it.
Well, yeah, we'll fly up there. The Athenian, they've got a 4K fleet or something. So I'm just gonna fly up there and help out. Try not to go through the Quiet Dark system. Don't go through the Quiet Dark system.
I'm actually manually plotting a course right now as we speak.
I am also doing the same thing.
So I'm gonna go to Cormassa, your forward system. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there, and then once we see what the fight looks like, then we can respond.
I actually realized too, the Quiet Dark actually cuts off that bottom way to enter my system, so there's really only 2 ways to get in, 2 systems to get into my empire from that side of the map.
I'm just hoping
and Bidan.
I'm just hoping none of these guys travel. I mean, I'll see them coming because I have active sensor link agreements, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on that, because if they start coming your way, we're gonna have to. I don't know.
Nothing. There isn't anything for us to do, I don't think, really. I mean, realistically. I think we'd pretty much be screwed.
Yeah, it could get. I have a feeling it could get really ugly. So we're just gonna hope.
Yeah. Now, a couple of other updates you can see here. This happened in between episodes. So I had 2 systems sort of in my backyard that were, not subjugated, but they were protectorates. And I went ahead and released them because behavior before 1.3, they'd be so happy and, eventually they'd want to join. And so I was going that route. Well, one of them I've got a great relationship with right here, Science Directorate, go figure. And that's going down that road exactly like I thought it would. However, this other one that's now owned by these cute starfish looking guys, I don't know who these guys are. Sabouts had to come in and take this other system. So if it looks a little strange that he's got this system kind of in my backyard, it's because I asked him to. So he came in and basically smacked those guys around and took it so that I wouldn't have to worry about it.
It felt so good to beat up those guys. I don't know why.
'Cause reasons. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head right up here and help these guys. It looks like they've pushed the enemy back. Maybe. I don't see the enemy's fleet, so I got to assume it was destroyed.
Had some questions about our ships too, so I don't know if you want to bring up the details on one of your ships or not, but yes, they are upgraded. I know that Sabout upgraded his as well, so everything that I have that I can upgrade has been upgraded on these ships, as you can see here.
Mine are the same way. I've been constantly upgrading them. I think everything right now for me is pretty much as far as it can go. Although I can upgrade my shields now. But I need better reactors, I think, to do that.
See, I'm not... Yeah, we're the defenders. Yeah, that's weird. So that... I guess because the AI is like, oh, I've got a big buddy, right? So this Amanthian conglomerate, or however you want to pronounce that, the Athanes, they decided to go all aggressive on the Amanthi consciousness because they've got this big AI backing them up. And I guess the AI doesn't take into account that AI is on the other side of the galactic ring.
Yeah, they can't even do anything as far as I could tell. I mean, we still got to keep an eye open. It's very possible that they could be on their way now. I don't know how many strings they're willing to pull to be able to push towards us. I hope that... I mean, I see you've got a science ship chilling down there. Maybe head towards them a little bit, see if you can.
Oh, like I said, I can see all the way to their empire. They're not sending...
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I have active sensor link agreements with everybody on both sides. Now, I can essentially see everything on the map with the exception of the far eastern edge of the galactic ring. But everything else I can see. So I'll absolutely see them moving this way if they come this way.
Now, do we know that they're not coming around the other way?
Yeah, because I can see that too.
Oh, you can? Oh, you have active sensor links with who?
With pretty much everybody.
Wow.
And I paid through the teeth for some of them too.
Yeah, I would imagine. That's perfect though.
I did one of them. I've spent like 2,200 minerals to get a 30-year agreement.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm engaging the enemy now.
Copy that. I want to watch that fight.
They've got pretty powerful shields. They're actually doing a pretty good job deflecting my lasers, although I just burned through their shields, so there goes that. They've got one ship with 583 firepower, so they're pretty well equipped.
Yeah.
But I've got a light show going on here.
Yeah, I see.
It's pretty awesome looking, actually. This is my first time using laser or energy weapons, so...
Man, you know what? In 1.3, we've talked about it a little bit, but just to remind people, they did buff starbases or starports, and yeah, you can definitely see
it shows.
Like for instance, that right there, I hope people saw that, but I clicked on the starport, it had 69% armor rating. It's pretty high.
Yeah, it definitely shows that they've made an improvement.
And I didn't realize it, but I guess after doing some reading, the primary reason they changed that was because in multiplayer game, you would just start off, build as many corvettes as you could, and then just rush your opponent. And if you could find them, the only defense they usually had was their starport, and they would overwhelm the starport and then sit on the one single planet that you had, and there you go, game over. I was like, well, that's silly. Like, I don't know why you would play that way, but I guess... people are going to play the way they want to play, but... There's nothing in that black Vecrus black hole, is there? Okay, no, it's good.
No, I flew into there.
I'm all paranoid now, as I should be, after losing an admiral and a fleet and another fleet. And
dimensional horror has claimed some lives, I will tell you that right now.
Yeah, man.
Lots of scientists have died.
Yeah. Many Bothans died to bring us that information.
Oh, what a shame.
Bad deal there. Bad deal. Something that somebody asked for, and actually more than one person asked for it, I'm just going to throw this out there to you, is that every couple of episodes, if we would do, whether together or separately or what have you, but just do like a galactic overview, like a short little video that shows all the territory and then in-depth look at the different relationships and agreements that we have.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. It's
too much to cover in a regular video. But yeah, something supplemental, like it would be like an episode 12A or something like that. And it would be,
I occasionally will zoom out and try to go around the map so everybody can see, but I won't say anything, but I'll just kind of go around the map and take a look at all the other empires, mainly because I'm just curious what's going on too. But that's a really good idea.
Oh, this is cool. I just got scout trait on my admiral. So plus 25% sensor range and plus 20% sublight speed. That's outstanding.
Wow,
and
that's a good one.
And he's got aggressive +8 rate of fire, and he's resilient, so he's got extended life. And he's only 57. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
That's really good. That's really good.
If I could just keep him away from the horror, he might have a future. Well, I don't know how this war is ever...
Speaking of the horror...
What's up?
Oh, never mind. I think all my troops just flew into it.
Your troop transports did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's bombard this guy.
Bummer. Yeah, they all flew into it. I had a pretty large army.
I wouldn't have told anybody that. I would have kept that to myself, man.
I probably shouldn't have said anything, but too late now. The deed has been done.
The fact, and lots of people, if there's been any complaints about 1.3, about the Highland update and Leviathans, has been this, that you cannot exclude from pathing. That's all we need. We need an exclude from pathing. A little thing, basically the anti-rally point. We need them to take the code for the rally point and reverse it. That says ships can't go in here. That's all we need.
Yep, exactly.
Maybe a modder will fix it. Because it's
always a modder.
Yeah, seriously.
Always a modder.
Not that this game necessarily requires mods to quote unquote fix it. I think I have always liked Stellaris even from the beginning, and I've seen the potential, and you and I have talked about that. But there are some games that, for me, without mods, I can't play them. Like you know that I love XCOM, and especially XCOM Long War, and then in XCOM 2, I really really like that game as well. But I wasn't as excited as I wanted to be about it until the mods started to become robust, and then I was all about it. You know.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely a couple mods that I just cannot do without. I'm trying to think of a good example of a game that I couldn't play without a mod. Well, I did Star Drive, and you literally cannot play that game without the black box mod because the game's so buggy. So there's that.
Yeah. But I think that it's becoming all too common and I think Star Drive's a good example of that. And there are others, that the game is fixed by not the developer, right? Fixed by modders, interested parties.
Yeah. Yep.
It shouldn't be that way. So if Stellaris, my point being is that if Stellaris isn't perfect now, okay, fine. It's got some issues like the pathing thing or whatever, but it's still a really good game. And like most Paradox titles, I know will continue to be supported and will improve with every iteration. I know that much.
Yep. Exactly. It's only going to get better. Every DLC, every download, it's just going to make it better. It's like Crusader Kings and EU4 and Victoria 2, Hearts of Iron. I mean, they all got better over time. They all started out decent, but then they all just got good.
Right.
Some of them got really good.
Well, and I think their model, not to say that they're necessarily planning for it not to be, the way it should be, but they also don't charge what other companies charge for their games. So you're not, you know what I mean? You're not paying $60 as like an entry into a new series with at least with Paradox, you're not.
Yep.
So, okay, so then if you're paying some money for DLC, as long as the DLC is worth it, like as far as I can tell, at least for Leviathans, it seems like it's well worth it, right? I mean, I'll be able to more tell people what I really think about it after this LP, but I mean, so far, even though it keeps eating our ships, that damn horror thing is pretty cool.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks badass. It creates some tension and some threat. I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, yeah, it's definitely has been a headache with all of our fleets flying into it, but I mean, that's an easy thing really for them to fix. And once they get that fixed, the whole Leviathans in general, I think is really cool. And I'm excited to see, if they get things like capital ships added in, and then like super constructs like Dyson spheres, and being able to build your own ring world, or making artificial planets or something just crazy like that.
It would be cool if you could build it yourself. I mean, I know there's mods and stuff to have you like start with ring world start, like you're kind of like a fallen empire by the start. But it would be cool if you could construct it, or Dyson sphere. Yeah, that would be badass.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm definitely all for all of that.
So I don't know when or if I don't know how this war ever ends. I'm a little concerned about this.
I would imagine that we're gonna have to go for a ticking war score here.
I guess so.
Just because of
you want to sit on the planet and do the bombardment thing.
Yeah.
And I'm
gonna send troops there and take the planet. I think if I do that,
that would help. Yeah.
That'll make a big difference.
Yeah, it'll speed things up a bit.
Because we're already at 9% if I'm bombarding the planet. Then if I take that planet and hold it, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna get a ticking war score at that point.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because
we'll just
where the hell is the guy that should be taking care of this? Like, what's he doing?
A wonderful question.
He's got a fleet 12,000. He's got another fleet 1,000. What? I don't understand what our AI partner is doing.
Oh,
he's just sitting there.
AI.
He's just sitting there. He's like, oh yeah, you guys got it. It's like, well, dude.
Thanks, guys, for your help.
I don't know. Maybe he sent some ships all the way around. I guess that's possible. Let's see what the fights have been. No, it's been space battles like right here. Nothing else has happened. Well,
that sounds about right.
And can we even enter another war when we have a war going on? I don't think we can. Not that we have a target, but
let
me check that real quick.
I'm not sure. I feel like you should be able to.
I've never tried to declare war, 2 separate wars. Yeah, you can. You can, even if you're in a war. Really? These guys don't want a deal, huh? Nope. I mean, looking at the landscape... okay, so people that don't like us...
There are a lot of them.
There's not. Actually, there's not a lot of
really?
them, actually. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, we're doing okay. The problem is that because we're playing on the difficulty that we're playing on, they're all pretty tough. I think the Star Foxes are still the ones that we're probably gonna go after. And they've got, oh my lord, they've got defensive packs with like everybody. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got defensive packs with 4 people right now. So if we have attack men, we have to deal with 5 different. Okay. Oh. Which is okay. I mean, we can. And one of them, yeah, so one of their defensive pack partners has superior relative power. So they're superior, and then one of their buddies is. And then another one of their buddies is overwhelming, but he's the guy on the other side of the galaxy. So
yeah, some of these races have just absolutely shot right past everybody. I'm glad a lot of them are on the other side of the galaxy. I got the antimatter reactor, so that's good.
Oh yeah, nice. Well, wait, what's that? Like, I got in a fight for 2 seconds. Did they build a ship or something for a second?
Who's that? Oh yeah, they keep pumping out every now and again. I'm noticing they're just building like a troop transport. Not really sure why they're doing it.
All right, I'm gonna send my guys back because we don't need them here, and it's costing me money to have them here. If I go dock them, then that'll help me economically.
Yeah, I'll keep bombarding the planet, and I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm about
land
5
troops
months
on there.
I'm about 5 months away from cruiser tech.
Oh, that's good then.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, cruiser assembly yard, so I'm getting pretty close to being able to have battleships. I could do cruisers. Ooh, got some weird electrical feedback there.
Oh, where? It was coming through?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Stay away from the light sockets, Sabout. I don't want you getting hurt, man. I don't want you getting hurt.
I just want to touch it.
Okay, so... Jeez Louise, man. Well, I think what we should do, in the interest of the audience, because this is just silly, this war we got pulled into, is that maybe in between episodes we just like kick up the speed and get this resolved, and then we can come back and maybe we'll be in a position to go after the.
If you want, you could probably kick it up right now.
Yeah, but we're close to the end. I mean, we're at like 20-something minutes.
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just thinking we could come back and do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, any closing thoughts, sir?
I think we're in the ultimate stalemate right now when it comes to war.
That's what it looks like. Especially since they're not doing anything. Like the guy that got attacked. It's like, really? You want this war to go on in perpetuity, man?
Nope. He's just going to chill down there.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to end this one here. When we come back in the next one, hope is that this war is resolved and that we're going to go... I guess we're going to go try to take on the Dimensional Horror. If we can scrape together roughly 30,000 in total fleet power between us and the Federation fleet, we're going to go for it because why the heck not? So I hope that you're looking forward to that. And if you are, please consider hitting that thumbs up. Reminder, new episodes come out 9 o'clock Eastern US every morning. For Sabouts and for myself, thanks for watching, and we will see you later.